The first time I heard about Semester in the City was my freshman year of college. I was in Journalism 101, and an alum of the program came in to tell us about the unique opportunity of interning in a city away from school. She talked about the strides in personal and professional development she made, as well as the memories during her semester. While she made the experience sound amazing, freshman me sat there in fear, believing an opportunity like that would never be in the cards for an anxiety-riddled 18-year-old who barely wanted to go to college in the first place. Now, I sit here just minutes from becoming an alum myself, reflecting on a path I've gone down that I never expected. Growing up, I was always considered a social butterfly. I was known for my wide smile and funny laugh, and was no stranger to lunch detentions for talking too much in class. This continued into high school, where my social life extended to playing varsity sports and being on the student council. So, when I first began dealing with anxiety my senior year of high school, I felt completely lost in the world. What before was routine in my life had become almost impossible. I struggled to leave my house and stay in school for a full day, and I could barely talk to friends I consider as close as siblings. I bailed on attending my senior awards ceremony, and my mom practically had to drag me to my graduation. Ultimately, I punted on going to any out-of-state university, despite being accepted to multiple, and settled on UNH because it was closest to home, and I knew my close friends would go there. While things undoubtedly began to improve in my first 2 years at UNH, I still found myself hanging with the same group of friends from high school. And while I loved them, I remained afraid to put myself out there in fear of my anxiety returning. I also found myself uninvolved in the UNH community and unmotivated in my professional and personal development. These factors led me to the second time I heard about Semester in the City, when a professor of mine told me he'd give me some much needed extra credit if I went to a meeting about the program. I attended the meeting and was surprised how much the program actually interested me this time around, and in a spur of the moment decision, I applied right after. I was accepted shortly after, and for the first time in 2 years, I felt both excited and terrified about the new opportunity. What has happened since then has been a transformative experience for me. Previously uninterested in nonprofits and nervous about working for one, I now see the importance of the work that they do, especially St. Stephen's youth programs. They opened my eyes to issues in education, allowed me to explore diverse career interests, and embrace me into their family for the semester, providing endless support and making for a meaningful experience. I made leaps in my personal development, like learning to navigate public transportation in Boston, which surprisingly is much different than Brookline, New Hampshire. I also made new connections socially, creating lasting friendships that I had never expected to develop coming into this semester. I've proven to myself that I'm up for challenges I had never considered before. And I encourage anyone listening to consider challenging themselves with something they are unsure of. The opportunity to do Semester in the City has proven to me that taking a chance and putting myself outside of my comfort zone was the best step in overcoming my fears. Sometimes what feels uncomfortable will change you for the best. Thank you.